Yeah, so our facilitator is here already, and then we are starting. Please, guys, I will appreciate you muting your mic, and then if there's any reason why you want to speak, you can please raise your hand up while we call on you to speak. Yeah, so the session has started.
Yeah, assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So I think good afternoon everyone. And I believe each and everyone here we're all Muslims. Yeah, so assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So I'm very sure the moderator has given some instructions which we need to follow. Please, Mr. Wakil Amobi, please kindly put off your video, please. Mr. Wakil Amobi, please kindly put off your video. Yeah, so I've given the instruction to the moderator. Anyone who will be disrupting the class will be removed. Right. So thank you, Mr. Wakil. Also, ongoing, if you have to ask any question, you need to raise your hand. Likewise, if I'm to call on anyone, you need to kindly raise your hand. Yes. Yeah. So thank you.
Àti ibi tí wọ́n ti ń ṣe tí wọ́n ti ń coordinate ní ìmọ̀ṣin lọ lecture kìíní táwọn ọmọ àwọn màsídà lọ fún data analysis.
Yeah, so I need to open my PowerPoint slide, right? Yeah, so if you can see my screen, kindly give an emoji. If you can see my screen, kindly give an emoji. So can you let me know if you can see my screen? Yeah, thank you guys. So at any point in time of which you are not seeing my screen again, so then you can just signify for me to share again. Thank you. So this is 12, right? So let's give just 1 more minute exactly. So maybe by exactly 12:14. So I'm going to commence. Now today we are starting the introduction to data analysis. And before entering into any field, you need to know important concepts. You need to know some fundamentals before into the data analysis itself. So I'm going to explain all necessary concepts that you need to know to excel and succeed in the field of data analysis. So last week I talked more about the syllabus structure, and so the syllabus structure, we are going to be covering a lot of things, yeah, and the most important thing is data visualization. So I will show some of my student dashboard, right? It has been a while I built dashboard, because I don't work as a data analyst again. I currently work as a DevOps engineering. So it has been a while I built dashboard, but I have some of my student dashboard. I will be showing that as well. Yeah. So thank you so much, guys. Please, again, I want you and everyone to please abide by the rules and regulation. Please, if you disturb, or if you disturb the class, you'll be removed. Right. Yeah. So it's already 12:15. So good afternoon, everyone, again, and welcome to data analysis class. Um, I want to I want you to see today, not just as not just a training, but not just another training section, but as the beginning of a journey that can truly transform your career, as the beginning of a journey that can transform your career and even the way you see the world around you as well. Right? So we are commencing what? Business intelligence and data analytics. Right. So I intentionally named it business intelligence data analytics. Right. So I will explain the reason behind naming it business intelligence and data analytics. Right. So generally we all know we are into data analytics. Everyone knows that it's data analytics you want to do, data analytics, right? So data is the oil of this 21st century. In Nigeria, after oil, right? Most people have been saying oil generally is oil revenue is the sole revenue generating for Nigeria, yeah. But in some country, data serves as their oil revenue in some countries in this 21st century. Now, looking at other countries like developed countries, United States, UK, they depend on data a lot to forecast and develop their countries. So every single organization, right, every business and every industry, whether small or large, they generate and collect data. They could generate and collect data. So, but here is the truth. The most important thing is that the data they generate is called raw data, right? So the raw data on its own is meaningless. Raw data on its own is meaningless. And then I would just say raw data is like a gold that it is still trapped inside the ground. Raw data is like a gold that is still trapped inside the ground. So, and you know, the gold specifically, it has potentials, right? So it is until you mine it, it is until you refine it, and it is until you shape it that it will serve the purpose that you want it to serve. Now, gold, if you do not extract it, mine it, reshape it, definitely is not going to make that effective purpose. The same thing with data, right? We have raw data. I'm going to show you samples of raw data. We have raw data. Now, the raw data cannot make an effective decision until you mine it, you shape it, you format it as well, before it can make an effective decision, guys. So that is where data analysis generally comes in. Look at different ways where you can always have data analysis, right? So it is the process that unlock hidden values inside data. It's unlocking hidden value inside data, right? So today we will be looking at data analysis, data analyst fundamentals, right? And let me let you know this, guys. I can call on any point, I can call on anyone. And then we have a lot of facilitators from our end at CodeSphere Hub. We have facilitators. So I had to ensure that these facilitators I will be bringing to this they will be Muslim, right? So we have Christians and then Muslims, but I just want to ensure that we have Muslims along with us as well. So since we are beginners, some section, I might not be the one to facilitate the section. We have different facilitators. So we have Zainab, we have Mubarak, we have Ibrahim Abdulrazak, yes. We have Roimo, we have Ayat, a lot of them, right? So they are specifically assigned them different. So sometimes I might not be available to facilitate the section, right? I might not be available. So, but all necessary tools, for example, the Microsoft Power BI, the Excel, the PowerPoint, I will always be the one to do introduction of all these tools, right? So, and you need to know the most important thing that you need to know fundamental. And then part of the things you always meet in my class is I can just call you at any point in time. Jelilat Ibrahim, Abikarim, Salahuddin, Ibrahim, Lawa Ukoyat, Abdul. So I can just call anyone at any point in time. So if I call your name, kindly mute yourself and answer the question. So if you do not mute yourself, if I ask you a question and you do not mute yourself, definitely I will assume is that you are not with us, or you are doing something else, or you don't want to answer the question. So, and I always give accolades, and I always give accolades to those that answer the question. Even though if you are not right, say something, guys, say something. So we'll be looking at fundamentals. So generally, the fundamentals are the essential building blocks that every data analyst must know, right? So if you're a science student, before you getting into, there are some courses of it before you if you're doing it. For example, like biochemistry, doctor, videography, and some other things. Before you even doing it, you need to know, you need to understand those fundamentals. Understanding the fundamentals are very, very essential, right? So likewise, you going into accounting fields, human resources, banking and finance, you need to also understand the fundamentals that are related there. Likewise, the arts department. So each and every aspect adds its own fundamental that you always need to understand. You should always understand, right? It's very, very important. According to Abubakar, I think you already unmute yourself. You'll be removed. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so no matter the industry and no matter the tool, if you don't understand the fundamental, you always struggle. You always struggle a lot with higher level concepts. You always struggle with higher level concepts. So, but when you have them, you can pick any tool, work in any industry, and adapt to the challenge. That's it. So you adapt to the challenge. So today, I want you to commit to this journey. with an open mind, right? So I want to come into this journey with an open mind. Every concept, every exercise, and every discussion is not just knowledge. You need to reason about it. Likewise, the recording will be sent each and every time after the section. The recording will be sent. So please ensure at all times you watch the recording repeatedly. Watch it repeatedly, not once, not twice. I think Ibrahim, please kindly off your video. Please kindly put off your video, please. Thank you, sir. Right. So please now, because all the skill sets that we will be doing, Microsoft Excel, Power BI, PowerPoint, they will surely open doors for you in multiple industries. They will surely open doors for you in different ways of which you do not imagine. So please, I want you to give 100% focus. I want you to give 100% focus. I want you to give 100%. Please, can you hear me? Please, guys, can you hear me? Yes. Thank you. So if you can't hear me, definitely you need to log out and join the back again. Thank you. Right. So I was saying all the skill set that we'll be learning, they will definitely open doors for you. Right. So by the time you leave this program, I'm very certain you won't just know Excel or Power BI. You will know how to think, act, and deliver like a professional data analyst. Definitely. So, like I said earlier last week, we have different people from different backgrounds. For example, I am a chartered accountant, right? Likewise, I did my BSc in banking and finance. So, but now I see myself not in that field again. I see myself in another world, in another industry, right? In tech industry. I never imagined I will be in this industry. I never imagined I will be in this tech world. But tech world is entertaining. Tech world is sometimes I'll say it's frustrating. Tech world is stressing. But guys, the most important thing is it's frustrating, it's stressful for those that say it that I cannot make it. Definitely. If you have that mindset, you can always make it. Guys, you will surely make it and get to the top of it. Right. So thank you guys for that. So we are looking at data fundamental. Yeah, so I think they inserted my bio. So let me give you a short bio about myself. So I don't really know much people over here. So I don't know, maybe a few people will know me, but my name is Oladosu Ibrahim, right? So, and I should just take a moment to tell you who I am, and then why and who is the person here talking in front of you. So, over the years, I have trained and mentored over hundreds of individuals who have little or no background in data, right? And then I'm the founder of CodeSphere. So we are a tech community, founded and established. I'm coming, guys. Right. Very sorry, guys. So yeah. So I'm the founder of CodeSphere. I think last week, you heard more about CodeSphere before me joining, right? So we are a tech community established with the mindset of solving problems. Yeah. So we're a problem solver, and then we have our team. We have different people from our team, and likewise, we have people from different countries. We have people from United Kingdom, from United States, so from different countries as well, whereby we have been empowering youth in data and different fields, right? So likewise, also, so I have worked with different tools like Microsoft Excel, SQL, Python, Power BI, and likewise, I have also worked with cloud platforms, Azure, AWS. So now all this experience is what we will be teaching, right? So, but most importantly, the challenges beginner face, right? So I know the challenges most beginner face. So I know the confusion that comes when you see a large data set for the first time. So I know the fear of not knowing where to start. Likewise, because we are all beginners, even though you know a few about it, I believe you should assume yourself that you're a beginner, right? So I also know the joy of producing an insight that influences big decision. So that's why my role here is more than just teaching. I'm here to guide you to I'm here to guide you to help you avoid common mistakes and to help build your confidence as much as the technical skills that you need. So likewise, I am the author. So I wrote a book, but by God's grace, it will be published. The book is to be published very soon. I'm the author of Artificial Intelligence in Audit, Intelligent Fraud, Intelligent Analysis for Fraud, Risk, and Sustainability Oversight. Yes. So that is one of the most important things. We have artificial intelligence now in the world. You must be able to relate your tech field with any field you are, irrespective of whether you are in science, irrespective of whether you're in commercial, irrespective of whether you are in medical field, right? So you should be able to relate all this way. I like it. And lastly, yes, I'm a Barcelona fan. Yeah, exactly. So and then so don't let me go into this. So I think that is that for now. Thank you so much, guys. Right. So before we start, now so let's start with the most important question. So what exactly is data analysis? What exactly is data analysis? So too often people confuse it with tasks like making charts or running formulas in Excel, right? But the truth is, data analysis is much more deeper. So anyone, before I start calling names, right? So before I start calling names, anyone, what is data analysis? Anyone? So what do you think data analysis is? Anyone? Kindly signify, raise your hand. Let me see who is ready to answer it. Anyone? It's not you have to answer something, irrespective of anything you want to say. Or I'll definitely call out names. Try calling out names. Yeah, anyone, what do you think? Just signify and raise your hand. What is data analysis? Who is that? Muhammad, please don't mute yourself. Wa alaikum salam. Please kindly mute yourself. Just raise your hand. Yes, thank you. Yeah, for us not to distract others. Thank you. Just raise your hand. Thank you. Muhammad, you can raise your hand. I think you want to talk. So please, whenever you want to talk, please kindly raise your hand. Then I'll give you the go ahead to talk. Thank you. Yeah, Jueria. Yeah, Jueria, you can mute yourself and talk. You can mute yourself, so you don't mind me. You can mute yourself and talk. Jueria, you can mute yourself and talk.
Data analysis is the process of turning raw data into meaningful information by organizing, examining, and interpreting it.
Jueria, have you seen my answer before? Jueria, have you seen my answer before? Yeah, let me hear you talk.
No, sir.
You have not seen it before. How old are you?
Yes, sir.
How old are you?
11 years.
Wow, that's very great. Yeah, Jazakumullah khairan. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase you in knowledge. That's very great. Don't worry, I will give you guys to talk. Don't worry, you guys are going to talk. So today is just introduction class. So today and tomorrow is for introduction. You guys should be able to understand each and every concept relating to data analysis. And I really appreciate the answer a lot, here. That really seems great for 11 years old. Guys, let me tell you something. There's potential now outside, right? So I will definitely say I think my age 13 tech, it wasn't easy. But guys, you guys will be having a structured syllabus and effective mentorship, right? But when I was learning tech, right, so I did not have effective mentoring. There's no one to call on for assistance. So juggling around YouTube, Udemy, and then just a lot of things. But trust me, with that age, you have a long way to go. And then I believe if you can fully take this into your field, irrespective of whether you want to go into science or commercial or arts, you should be a top-notch leader in that field. Thank you so much, to here. What does lowering the hand again? Yeah, Muhammad. I think Muhammad. Where is Muhammad? Okay. Abdullah Adeleke.
We have Yusuf as we have Yusuf hands raised up as well.
Abdullah Adeleke.
Salam, sir.
Yeah, wa alaikum salam.
Data analysis is the process of examining, cleaning, and interpreting data to understand it and find useful insights or conclusions.
Sorry, guys. I'm very sorry. I don't know I'm muted. I don't know I've been muted since. Abdullah Adeleke, right? Can you repeat that definition again? I'm very sorry. I don't know I'm muted. Abdullah Adeleke, please, can you repeat that definition again?
Data analysis is the process of examining, cleaning, and interpreting data to understand it and find useful insights or conclusion.
Thank you. You brought out different key insights in your definition. That's very great. Kafilat. So after Kafilat, then Sultan Akorede. So after that, Sultan Akorede, you left already. No problem. Kafilat. Yeah. Kafilat, what is data analysis? So I don't want us to waste much of our time. Julia, kindly come back with your definition again. Right. So let me pick your definition. Yeah, wa alaikum salam.
My name is Ayade Abrafis.
Yeah.
Data
What's data
analysis
analysis?
Data analyst is the analysis of data.
Data analysis is
Data
Yeah, data analysis
is the analysis of data towards information.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Kafilat. Thank you. You're also right. Right. So let me, Julia, I want you to repeat your definition again. I will move ahead. Julia, I want you to repeat your definition again. I will move ahead.
Data analysis is the process of turning raw data into meaningful information by organizing, examining, and interpreting it.
Yeah, so I think if I'm to grade the year, I think I'll give her 9/10. I'm going to grade her 9/10 because each and every concept, she broke down each and every concept. Right. Now, whenever you want to explain something, that's why you need to be able to understand each and every concept in data analysis. And she talked about unnecessary definition in it. Right. So thank you for everyone that gave a definition to it. And so for those that did not talk, I will start calling names. So for those that did not talk, I will start calling names, guys. Right. So now, so when talking of data analysis, so let me see the slide that I've been prepared. Let me see the definition that is here. Okay. So now, when talking of data analysis, please, if you can see my screen, so let me extend it a bit so you guys it will be more visible. So I think you should be able to see my screen effectively now. So is right. So the definition over here, so Julia already covered most of it. She already covered most of it. And then please, I want to use this medium to tell you guys, please, if why watching the recording again, because I want you and everyone go back to the recording will be available. If you have to watch the recording again, guys, you need to jot down important things. Guys, you need to jot down important things, because if you are not able to explain each and every concept relating to data analysis ongoing, there are some of our facilitators, they won't be emphasizing lots more on other things again. So now, so what is data analysis? Data analysis is the structure process, right? So the structure process in data analysis, like what from what Julia said, what are the structure process of data analysis? Collecting data, organizing data, transforming data, formatting your data, shaping your data, and interpreting data. That is the structure process. Guys, I'm saying again, if you are going back to watch the recording again, please ensure you jot all these things, important things down. It's very, very much important, please. Now, data analysis is a structure process. I said it's a structure process, right? Now, what are the structure process? It's the process of collecting data, organizing data, transforming your data, cleaning your data, formatting your data, and interpreting that data. Guys, and interpreting the data. Now, why are we interpreting that data? Now, because we want to uncover meaningful insights. We want to uncover meaningful insights that support better decision making. Don't forget, I told you last week, the primary aim and objective of data analysis. The primary aim and objective of data analysis is decision making. Guys, the primary aim and objective, or the main function of data analysis is decision making. I'm going to break each and every concept down. Why it is decision making. Right. But don't forget, guys, data analysis is a systematic process. Can you see that here? It's a systematic process. Now, guys, what are the systematic process? The systematic process involves collecting data, organizing data, transforming data, formatting data, shaping data, and interpreting data to make an effective decision. Guys, to make an effective decision. Now, in simpler terms, to give you a definition of data analysis, in simpler terms, data analysis is about you taking numbers and turning them into meaning, yes, and turning them into meaning or into meaningful decision. Now, there are different ways of turning numbers into meaningful decision. right? Because in an organization, or irrespective of whenever you meet yourself as a data analysis, right? The primary aim and objective of what you want to do is that what? You want to make an impact. You want to make an effective decision, guys. So if I ask you, or other facilitator, they come around, they ask you, what is the sole aim and objective or the importance of data analysis? Is to uncover meaningful insights. Guys, I'm going to show you the meaning of insight. So you'll be able to get more definition of what is insight. So the aim and objective of data analysis is to uncover meaningful insights to make an effective decision. Right? Why? What are we making decision with? We are making decision from the data. From that data. Now, guys, let me give you an example. I normally follow United States and other developed countries trend a lot. Do you know why? Because I am a tech writer. I write, so I relate tech with my field, accounting field, and likewise I relate tech, solve problems, economic problems, financial institution problems, and guys, trust me, it's something you can do. Guys, it's something you can do. The only thing you need is for you to understand each and every concept in that data. If you're able to understand each and every concept in that data, trust me, you'll be able to solve any problem for any industry. You'll be able to solve problem for any industry. Guys, I write blog, articles, and then some of my articles have been published on newspaper, like we have Business Day, we have TechNest, right? So TechNest is an international platform, international platform all over the world. So we have TechNest. My article have been published on Guardian, likewise, and some of them, yes, and Vanguard as well, right? So most of these I write to solve financial institution problems. And guys, without me not understanding the impact and the decision and unnecessary concepts in that data, I won't be able to write. Guys, so that is one thing I want you to hold, please. The primary and objective of data is making an effective decision, and then it has a structure process, and I just explained the structure process for you guys. Right? So over here, the purpose of data analysis is to convert data into knowledge. I'll show you what is data. Now, it's to convert data into knowledge that can solve problems. Right? Don't forget, a data analysis is also a problem solver. You are solving problems for companies. You are solving problems for industries. Right? So I said earlier that I follow United States and developed countries trend a lot. Now, let me tell you the reason why Nigeria is called an underdeveloped country, or why Africa is called an underdeveloped country. Because Nigeria itself, they are not ready to adopt data as their next oil. Guys, data is the next oil. No matter where we are going to, right? Artificial intelligence is here. Artificial intelligence is here, and it's already in the world, right? So compared to other countries, right? So for example, United States, UK, France, they analyze their data to know how to develop their countries. They analyze their data to know how to curb corruption. They analyze their data to know how to stop insecurity. They analyze their data to know how to boost economic development, right? And how to foster educational facilities, right? So in Nigeria, we didn't have this, right? Guys, we have data analysis, but Nigeria is not ready. Our politicians and our leaders are not ready to accept that data is the next oil. Guys, if you are ready to accept that data is the next oil, let me see your emoji, guys. If you're ready to accept that data is the next oil, let me see your emoji, guys. No way, I'm going to answer your question now. So now you already know the definition of data analysis. Thank you, guys. Now, what are the importance of data analysis? Guys, what are the importance of data analysis? Now, these are the importance of data analysis. The first importance, I already explained the first importance. The first importance is decision making. Guys, the first importance is decision making. Right. So that data, a data analyst must be able to provide an effective based decision. Right. A data analyst must be able to provide an effective decision making. Now, let's assume that I own a company, guys. So generally, I've been working on my EdTech app. So whenever it's out, everyone will be aware of it. So you'll be able to use it. I'll tell you guys. So it will be available on Play Store. It's also be available on Apple Store, likewise. But we are still building it, guys. So guys, so that's it. So now let's assume that I own a company. Guys. Now, guys, for the owners of a company, now we all know Dangote, or we all know, let's assume that Dangote, yes. I think everyone will know Dangote. Or let's assume that we know top leaders in the industry. Right. So for you owning a company, there is one motive there's an important motive that you always have in that mindset. That, guys, there's one objective that you will always be after for the company growth. Guys, you can tell me. Now, please, I don't entertain questions now. If I'm almost done, I will entertain questions. So please kindly raise down your hand, lower your hand. Kafilat, please kindly lower your hand. Yeah. So for me to be able to know those that want to answer my question. Now, so I just asked a question now. From now, let's assume that you are the owner. Let's assume that or you yourself, you are the owner of a company, guys, or you are doing a business. What is that motive that you will always be after for the business, guys? Now, guys, anyone? Okay, let me see those that are raising. Okay, yeah, Ibrahim today. So I don't want to call those that have been talking since. So yeah, so Adewumi Aisha said to make profit. So she already answered it, guys. But please, I always want you to talk. I want to see those that have been following, guys. She already answered it. So let me lower everyone's hand. Now, if you're the owner of the business, the most important thing is for you to always make profit, guys. The most important thing for you is that you always want to make profit. And now, the owner of the business and you are a data analyst for that business specifically, right? You must be able to give an effective decision that will align with profit making for the business, right? You must be able to make an effective decision for the owners of the business to make profit. Now, for me being an owner of the business, my sole motive is profit making, guys. Now, at CodeSphere Up now, generally, I would say we are a non-for-profit, and likewise, we are profit making, guys. We are profit making, so we have sponsors. We have sponsors of our program. For example, our Power BI section that we are currently doing was sponsored by Microsoft. Our Power BI we are also doing was sponsored by some industries as well, right? So generally, we do food programs, but not that much food programs, guys. So please, this program is free, and I know how intense to teach a data analyst effectively with that structure. It will be for my team. Please, my facilitators from my end, they are top-notch facilitators. I can guarantee that. Please. So, and then we are incurring costs, right? So please ensure you're always available, and then take all necessary assignments as and when due. And likewise, listen attentively as well. And always watch the recording, please. It's very much available. So now, the first importance of data analysis is decision making. Now, the second thing is what? Trend identification. Guys, what is trend identification? Now, trend identification means you want to show some patterns. You want to show insights within that data. Now, guys, let me stop sharing my screen and show you what is trend. Trends and pattern. So let me see. Let me open some dashboard. Let me call this person to send me some of their dashboard. Come in. Sorry, guys. Let me call this person to that dashboard for me. Now, so guys, we have to show insights and to show. So let me open some dashboard available over here. I don't really have some dashboard here on my laptop. Yeah, hello, Emmanuel. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I can't touch more. I'm sorry, I missed your call. I can't really talk much. I'm in the class, so please. I want you to a quick one. Please send me the Power BI dashboard that you built. The Power BI dashboard that you built. Please send it to me. Yeah. Don't worry, I'll attend to it after this class. Thank you. What time is the meeting? No problem. I'll attend to it. Yeah. Thank you. Send it to me, please, immediately. I'm in the class. Guys, so let me open some. I have some Excel dashboard, but I don't really have Power BI because it has been a while I work with Power BI. So let me stop sharing my screen and present something else. Yeah, so if you can see my screen, guys, can you let me see your emoji? You can see my screen. I'm presenting another thing now. So guys, this is one of our students' dashboard, guys. So I told them to write my name, guys. So whenever you have to build a dashboard, if you are submitting it, you write my name. But if you are submitting it, yeah, in your dashboard, you write my name. Likewise, if you have to submit, you have to attach your name. So, but they will give you instruction. Odunayo, please kindly off your video. Odunayo, off your video. Please, Odunayo, please off your video. Now, guys, so this is a dashboard. Guys, this is a dashboard. Now, so this dashboard, we are talking of another importance of data analysis. A data analysis must be able to show patterns. A data analysis must be able to show trends. A data analysis must be able to show insights. Guys, what are those insights? Now, let me extend this a bit. Yeah, perfect. Now, guys, now look at it. You notice that this is a financial analysis dashboard. It was built by one of my students. Lange, you'll be removed. We are going to remove you, Lange. Now, so this is one of my student dashboards. Now look at the dashboard. Well presented, guys. So if you are building your dashboard, you won't be only building your dashboard. You present it to me. You present it and analyze it. So I must be able to see that you have built this dashboard. There's a difference between you building dashboard and you analyzing that dashboard. Guys, you must be able to build dashboard. You must be able to analyze your dashboard. And you must be able to interpret your dashboard. Now, look at this. Now, look at the revenue in this place. The revenue generated by this company is now. This company is a real data. It's a United States data. So we are going to give you a real data set to work on, to solve problem with, guys. So that's why you don't need to now. I think it was so this data was actually for one of my students. I don't know the person actually. So I can't remember. I don't know this person. The person So now this person work with United States data set, a real company data set. Now, but it's a financial company, right? So because you are in science, does not mean you won't be able to build a dashboard, guys. Because you are in health sector, now no, does not matter. You can be a data analyst because you are in art sector, you are in art field, or you are in commercial field. Any field you are, you definitely be able to build a dashboard for yourself. Now look at it. Now look at the revenue. Look at the revenue. Now the revenue generated by that company is 1,924,338. Right. So this is a year. This is for their specific year. Right. $1,924,338. The profit the company generated was 224,078. And the percentage of the profit is 12%. Now, all these three things are called insights. Now, top customer. Now, the top customer by revenue, that is the customer that generated the most revenue is which customer? Christine Connolly. Now, this is what we call insight. A data analyst must be able to show insight. Now, look at it. Sales trend for the month. Now, for that year, now for that specific year, the highest revenue we generated was in April. Guys, look at it. The highest revenue we generated was in April. How much? 387,449. And the lowest revenue for that year was in July. 25,937. Now, all these things are called insights. Guys, all these things that you are seeing, they are called what, guys? They are called insights. Now, this is another importance of data analysis. No, so a business owner or the owner of the company seeing this will be able to make an effective decision. Sorry, I have a call. Very sorry, guys. Yeah, I can hear you. Now, one class. Which day? So I'll let you know. I'm in a class. Now, guys, so very sorry. Now, look at it now. Look at this dashboard. This dashboard can easily make an effective decision for a company. A company can easily make an effective decision from this. How? Now, from everyone, I just mentioned earlier, right? You notice that. Look at the way the sales trend for the month. Look at the way the line chart is sloping down. Look at the way the line chart is sloping down. It is showing the way sales has been generated for that year, right? For the month. In January, in February. Now, look at it. We have sales in January. It was 249,621. In April, it increased, right? Then from April, it decreased to March again. From March, it increased to April. From April, it decreased again. From May again, it increased to June. Now, from July, it decreased entirely. Decreased drastically, a lot in July. Revenue decline a lot in July. Now, this, you are showing patterns. You are showing things. Now, see, look at this. This is that 1, 2, right? 3, 4, 5. All these things are called insights. Guys, all these things, they are called insights. Now, thank God he has sent all those dashboards to me. So let me show you another dashboard. Guys, so let me show you another dashboard. I'm coming, guys. So let me show you another dashboard, guys. Now, guys, so this is another dashboard, guys. Now, this is another dashboard. Now, this is the data in South America. For South America, and you know what are those countries in South America? We have Argentina, Brazil, Ecuador. Now, there is a company that exists, guys. A company exists in South America, guys. So a company exists in South America. Sorry, have you sent the money? Now, so a company exists in South America. Now, in 2022. So I told them that as a data analyst, prepare a dashboard for me. From that South America, for us to be able to make an effective decision. Now look at it. Now, the sales was 2,544, guys. Actually, the sales was beyond this. So they are in millions. So all these are in million. The guy is not serious. He did not put million. So I think I accepted this dashboard chart. So all these are in million. So it was 2,544 actually, or in millions. Now, guys, let's assume that 2.5 million. Now, they met 85% targets. They met 85% targets. Can you see 85% targets? They made a profit of 890 million. They made 89% targets. They had 87 million customers. Now, guys, they had 87 million customers. Now, we can see that. So all these things they are showing, guys, all these things you are showing, they are called trends. We call it trends. We call it insights. We call it patterns. Guys, now look at this place. Sales by country in 2022. Now, from this place now, the owner of the company can easily see in that insight and from that dashboard that the highest, can you see that figures in million? So the figure is a million. The guy is supposed to add millions over here, but guys, but don't worry. Our facilitator are going to show how to do that. Now look at this, guys. So the highest revenue now, so in the chat box, guys, or anyone who can tell me the highest revenue is from which country? Guys, the highest revenue is from which country? Anyone? From this dashboard, guys, from this dashboard, the highest revenue is from which country? Fordora, man. Yeah. Thank you. Fordora, man.
Argentina.
Yes, revenue is from which country?
Argentina.
Yeah, from Argentina. Now, what is the amount? What is the amount? Okay, don't let me say you. Now, the amount is 953 million, guys. And the lowest revenue is from Chile. So definitely, you as a data analyst, you have to analyze why do we have a decrease in revenue in China. Guys, you have to be making that decision for the owner of the business. How can we improve profit in Chile? How can we improve revenue in Chile? How can we increase sales in Bolivia? How can we improve revenue in Colombia? How can we improve revenue in Ecuador? How can we ensure that Argentina keeps on being the highest revenue generating country? All these are what we call insights, guys. So if I can go on with my explanation, if you understand this, let me see your emoji, guys. If you understand this, let me see your emoji, guys. Thank you. So let me continue with my explanation. I beg, I know the entire question though. You have to ask a question why after my what's it called? You have to ask a question why after my explanation. Right, so let's continue, guys. So don't forget, I told you guys, I will have to break down each and every concept. So I chose to explain the introduction to you guys so that you have a great learning along the way. I chose to explain Kafilats, you are disturbing. You are the Kafilats, you are disturbing. Please, the monitor should always remove those that are disturbing, please. Please, admin, please. We should always remove those that are disturbing, right? Because it's a recording section, and then they will always have to go back to it to rewatch. I think my screen is not showing. Let me share my screen again. Now, guys, so I already explained the key importance of data analysis, which is decision making. The first one, the second one, trend identification. You must be able to show how to show patterns, how to show trends. Now, the next thing is what? Risk and issue detection, guys. Risk and issue detection. Now, from the last dashboard I showed earlier in Argentina, you see that we have the lowest revenue generating country is from Chile. Guys, now let us now assume that. Guys, let us now assume that the owners of the company, guys, the owner of the company, they have invested a lot. Let's assume that the owners of the company, they have invested a lot in Chile, and Chile had to be the lowest generating country. Guys, there is an issue detection. There is a risk. There is a risk. There is a problem to solve. Right. So, with a problem, which a data analyst should always be able to detect problems. Guys, as a data analyst, you are a problem solver. Guys, you're also a problem solver. You should always know how to detect problem. Guys, so water. Yeah, so as a data analyst, guys, you are a problem solver. Guys, you are a problem solver. So for you being a problem solver, you must be able to know how to solve a problem for each organization. Let me show you another dashboard again. Now, breaking down each and every concept. I'm breaking down each and every concept for you to be able to know the importance of why are we detecting. Why is a data analyst a problem solver? Why should you be a problem solver? What are you detecting? What are those risks you should always detect? Right. Now, let me show another. Let me present. Let me go back to that. What's it called? Let me go back to that dashboard I showed you guys earlier. I think is very great. I can show something from there. Sorry, guys. Now, from this dashboard, yes. So I can remember there's a pattern I can show you. I just remember that not quite long now from this. Now look at this dashboard, guys. Now, if you really love this dashboard a lot, let me see your emoji. Guys, if you really love this dashboard a lot, let me see your emoji. Yeah, thank you, guys. Building it is not an easy thing, but building it is not an easy thing. It requires consistency. It requires consistency. It requires ensuring you keep learning. You're always being attentive in class, right? So, as I've said earlier, I might not be. So I'm not the only facilitator. We have other facilitators who will always be here. Let me extend this more for you to be able to see it, right? Now look at this. Don't forget that the total revenue this company generates for a specific year is 1,924,338. Now, and the profit is 12%. Now let's look at Alabama. Guys, look at Alabama. Now who can notice? You notice something. You will notice something from Alabama. Who can explain something for me? Now, before you notice that the total revenue, guys, the total revenue was 1,924,338. The profit is 224,078. The profit percentage, that is the ratio of profit to the revenue, is 12%, guys. Now, we want to know. Now we have 50 states. I told you guys this company is in United States, guys. Now let me tell you something. I'm going to show you my LinkedIn and I'm going to show you my resume as well. I work as a developer engineer for a United States company, and then you can definitely get that as well. You can definitely get that as well. And then I'm going to show you how to do that. It's not an issue, right? It's not as specifically an issue. Working remotely is very easy. Getting remote job is the hardest thing. Getting remote job is the hardest thing, right? Even though before getting this remote job as a developer engineering, it took me a lot learning consistently, and then ensuring I am following the artificial intelligence trends, right? So it's very, very much important for you to be able to know each and every concept in your field, right? Even though I am still a junior developer engineering, right? But it's still entertaining, and the company is very okay. So remote job is quite different from 9 to 5. So we are always doing 11 to 7. Actually, we're always doing 11 to 7. So which is always stressful sometimes. Sometimes 11 to 8, sometimes 11 to 7:30 and the like. So this is how you always get data analysis job, but not only data analysis. The other field, the other jobs that you can always get quite different from data analysis alone, guys. So now let me show you something. And I told you guys that we have 50 states in the United States, and we have 50 states in USA, in America. Right. So all these are all the states. These are some of the states of which this company exists. Now, and I told you that this is all the total revenue the company generated. This is the profit, and this is the profit percentage. Now, we want to analyze, we want to show insights for each state. Now, this is Alabama. Look at the profit generated in Alabama. The profit is minus 2. Now, who can tell me, what did you notice? Anyone? What did you notice? Anyone? Guys, what did you notice? Anyone? Before I start calling out names, guys, what do you notice? Anyone? Let me call on someone. I will call on someone. Okay. Man, what do you notice?
There is minus before profit Alabama.
There is
Minus before profit Alabama.
okay. Okay. Let me call another person again. Let me see. Oh, you can't see it clearly. Okay, I'm coming. You have to see it perfectly now. I've extended it well enough. If you're not seeing it now, your network. Oh. Yeah, Jueria. What do you notice in this dashboard? I want someone to explain to me. There is a what?
Loss.
Is someone telling you?
No, sir.
Someone is telling you. Are you sure?
No. Yes, sir.
Now there is a loss, right? Okay. Okay. Another person again. Ibrahim Lawal. Okay. Because of time. Now, so you guys, thank you guys. You have already answered it. You notice that there is a loss, guys. And what is the next thing for the data analyst? Anyone? You already noticed that there is a loss, guys. Ibrahim Tunde, please kindly mute yourself back. Admin, please. I have instructed you. Anyone disturbing should please. You can remove them and they will join back, please. Ibrahim Suleiman, please. What do you notice? Now we already know that there is a loss. So what should we do? Or what's the next thing to do to ensure an effective decision making as a data analyst? Right. Anyone? Ibrahim Suleiman.
Assalamu alaikum. Is to ensure that what the causes for the loss, in order to know where and how to provide solution. And first of all, analyze the causes of the loss, in order to provide solution for it.
Okay, let me start calling names. Adewumi Aisha. Let me start calling names. Adewumi Aisha. See, guys, my class is always interactive. If you know how to talk, you must talk. You must be able to understand. See, if you know how to understand, I will force you to understand and you must talk. Right. So thank you, Rohim Suleiman. You can lower your hand. Adewumi Aisha. Yeah, I can hear you. Adewumi Aisha. If you did not talk, I will assume that. See, if I ask a question, if I call your name out, I did not talk, I will assume that you are not following me. Definitely, if you ask a question, I won't answer it. I will assume that you are not following me. Adewumi Aisha. Yeah, you notice that there is a loss. Right. Wa alaikum salam. Now you notice that wa alaikum salam. Wait. You notice that other companies are making profits. Now, other states, they are making profits. Now look at it. Let me show you. Let me go back to that. Let's go to Arizona. You see that Arizona, there is a profit percentage of 27%. Illinois, let's go to Illinois. Illinois, there is a profit percentage of 12% and a profit of 12,322. Now, let's go to Nevada. Nevada, we have a profit percentage of 43%, a revenue of 8,865. New York, let's go to New York. We had a profit of 27,612. But if you go to Alabama, there is a loss in Alabama. Now, other states, we are making profits in other states. Now, as a data analyst, don't forget, I told you earlier, a data analyst must always be able to do what? Now, what are you going to do?
We will find out the reason for the loss and strategize.
Adewumi Aisha, wait, hold on. How old are you?
Go to myself.
10.
10.
I'm 10 years. Wait down, question.
Who's telling you the answer? Who are those telling you the answer?
My mom is here.
Your mom is the woman that's telling you the answer.
She's with me.
Is she the one telling you the answer?
Yes, sir.
Is someone that's telling you the answer?
Yes, sir.
Mom, please don't tell her the answer again. I beg. Mom, don't tell her the answer again. Mommy, I hope you are able to hear me. Alaikum salam. Please, let her reason for her.
We are both learning together, sir. We are both learning.
Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. So she has already said it. So now, as a data analyst, whenever there is a loss, right, you reason and look at why is there a loss, right? I'm very sorry, guys. I need to take water. Sorry. Please, can you pass me water? Thank you. So, as a data analyst, you need to be able to show patterns. So, I just explained what we call trends, what we call patterns. So, all these things you are seeing here, top 5 product subcategory by revenue, top category to sales trend from these things are called trends, they are called patterns, they are called insights. So, if I ask you, show insights for me, explain this insight, so you definitely know what I'm talking about. So, I wanted that everyone to go back to the recording. Please, I don't mind spending 2 weeks for you to be able to understand each and every concept you need to know as a data analyst, guys. So this is why so thank you so much to our admin that prepared this slide. I think they really prepared this slide effectively well, guys. So they prepared this slide effectively well. So please, I'm going to send I will sure they send this PowerPoint slide. They will send it to the group. Note something down, guys. Note something down. And let me tell you something. I have one of my boss. My boss, Mr. Raphael Gabmomo. So he was one record for we had a career section last week on cloud and DevOps. He's from United States actually, so he's my boss. So his son is I think around 14 to 15 years old, guys. So I was I trained him on how to build some artificial intelligence. So now let's assume that a company, instead of a company incurring a lot of amount of money for customer services or for customer experience, the app is going to answer, is going to reply all customers, guys. It was then, I think he was 13 years old when he built this, guys. So definitely, irrespective of your age, I'm definitely well assured that you can learn something, guys. You can integrate something into your field, guys. I started tech. I think around like 24 years old. Our age then, we are not serious. In our time there, we are already serious. So, but please, guys, you really have it on you guys. So please ensure you utilize the most important thing effectively. And let me let you know this: the job market in Nigeria is not friendly, guys. The job market in Nigeria is not friendly, guys. Only and getting remote work is not remote work is not a joke. It's not for the weak, guys. Remote job are for the top-notch people. Even though some people from my team, right, it has been very, very hard for them to get a remote job, right? Due to remote job interview, you have to work with people from different countries, right? My boss specifically is from the United States, so and we work together. So the most important thing, if you want to be a data analyst, every concept, every explain, you need to know everything. Jot it down, guys. So when I was learning data analyst, everything I normally jot it down. I have a book for SQL, you know. I have a book for SQL. I have a book for Power BI. I have a book for PowerPoint. Dead. But now sometimes I don't really teach again. I don't, because I have a lot of things doing. I'm working on my edtech business and some other things as well. So I don't really teach, but I had to ensure all the introduction class, I do the introduction class myself. So please, if we have parents here, let us ensure that our children, guys, don't let them be left behind in this economy. Our leaders, they are not ready to build this economy for us, right? So please, let us all ensure effective career path for them, irrespective of any field. You can be in accounting, you can be in science, you can be in any field, you can learn anything you want to learn. So now, from what Adeomi Aisha explained, now there is a loss. Now you need to be able to detect the risk of where there is that loss. Where is that loss coming from? And these are the kind of question they will ask you whenever you are analyzing your dashboard. So we are going to teach you on how to analyze your dashboard, because as a data analyst, it's not every time a data analyst do that, but I've done that before. I analyze a dashboard, but I won't be able to show the dashboard because it's confidential. It is a company's dashboard, guys. But I should be able to show the slide. So let me see if I have the slide now. So as a data analyst, guys, you must be able to show why is there something happening and how will you be able to detect the risk, guys. So these are what we call, these are the importance of data analysis as well. So let me go back to the slide also. Now, another thing also is performance improvement. I just explained it not quite long now, that there is a loss. So how can we improve performance? We want to improve performance, guys. What do you want to do? We want to ensure that we improve performance, guys. We want to ensure that even though in Argentina, the revenue will be from the dashboard I showed earlier. If you notice, Argentina was the highest revenue generating country. Then we have China. Now, how can we ensure Argentina keep being the highest revenue generating? How can we improve performance? For those that are not generating revenue, how can we improve their performance? For those that are generating loss, what are we going to do? How can we improve their performance in those sectors? Likewise, another importance of data analysis is growth and innovation. Guys, as now, let me use example of that loss again. You generated loss. A data analyst must be able to bring an idea that what are we going to do? What are those innovations? Should we now, you notice that there is a loss in Alabama. You ask yourself, should we close down Alabama? Guys, that's a decision making. Should we close down Alabama? If we close down Alabama, the loss the loss from the revenue, because the loss is eating our revenue. So definitely is affecting the company. Right? It's affecting the company. So should we close down Alabama? That's another innovation. What's the meaning of innovation? Innovation is a new idea, a new opportunity. Or should we increase the sales in Alabama? Guys, another importance of data analysis is strategic planning. Guys, you have to plan. You have to plan. As a data analyst, guys, data analysis is interesting. Guys, so if you get my explanation, let me see your emoji. Guys, if you get my explanation, let me see your emoji. From the definition of data analysis to importance of data analysis. Thank you, guys. So I can, at this point, I can call on anyone. If I call on you to explain, and you don't give me the explanation, now God will judge you because I don't explain. No, please go back to the recording. Guys, go back to the recording. The recording may be available. Please, the admin, please ensure the recording is being, you send the recording today. Please ensure you can send the recording to their group, and likewise the slide. Please ensure you do that. Thank you so much for that. Now, so these are the importance of data analysis. So let's continue, guys. Let's continue. Now, data in everyday life. Now, in our everyday life, guys, we use data in our everyday life. Guys, we use data in our everyday life. Anyone who can tell me now, how do we use data in our everyday life? Anyone? How do we use data in our everyday life? Anyone? How do we use data in our everyday life? Ibrahim today, yes. Sorry, before Ibrahim today, let me call another person. Yeah, Ibrahim Lawal. I think Ibrahim today you have been asking my question. So I want another person again.
Social media, education, transportation.
Okay. How do we use data in our everyday life in social media?
We use it
How do we use data in our everyday life in social
on
media?
our phone.
Eh?
We use it to communicate on our phone.
We what?
We use it in communicating on our phone with other people.
Okay. Okay, Mozilla. Mozilla. Yeah, Mozilla. If I call you, if you didn't answer, I'll move to another person because of time. Let me see those that are raising their hand. Okay, Ibrahim today, you can explain now. Ibrahim today,
Okay.
you can explain now.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Thank you for the beautiful and educative knowledge you are imparting to us.
Thank you.
When we're talking about
Sorry for
data,
cutting you short. Yeah, sorry for cutting you short, sir. It's only I've only been seeing male attending to my questions. Hello, Shele, where are the females? Apart from Adeumi Aisha, where are the females? Okay. Okay, I know what to do. Yeah. Yeah, you can continue, Ibrahim. You can continue, Mr. Ibrahim.
when we are talking about data in everyday life, let's take it from the household. Let's talk about the food we eat. Let's say in a family of 10, they are preparing rice almost every day. They have to analyze their data by knowing how many cups of rice they are going to eat in a day, and what is the money that cup of rice is going to what? You're going to take from their pocket. How to generate the money. All these things will be going on every day in the life of that family. That is one example of data in everyday life.
Yeah, thank you so much. I think I really like the idea of you bringing data into the household family aspect. That's very great. I never even imagine you going to that side. That's very great. So that is data for you guys. Every day we use data. Every day. Okay, if there are, let me call on. I want to mail this time around because Salahuddin Jafar. Okay, we have Miriam Alao, we have Idera Sadiq. Yeah, I don't mean Aisha.
To make better decisions.
Okay, can you come again? I don't mean Aisha. Data in everyday life. We use data in our everyday life. How do we use data in our everyday life? Ibrahim today just explained pertaining to household. Now, pertaining to household, he said, now let me, okay, before I explain, so Adeomi Aisha, you can go on.
Healthcare.
Healthcare. Now, explain the healthcare.
Hospitals. Use patient data, record test, X-ray, examples, X-ray.
I think you are correct. That's great. That's great. Adeomi Aisha, I want you to keep up with the energy and your courage for always asking my question. Your courage for always asking my question. That's very great. So, and I'm very well assured CodeSphere will really train and then we'll really bring out the best from you guys. Right. So if you can continue like this, you'll be it's we have great data analysts in this in our midst. So please ensure you continue this as well. Right. Okay, Miriam Alao.
Okay, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Yeah, wa alaikum salam.
Now, I would like to use myself as an example. I am a businesswoman. I run a trade. So probably at the end of the month, if I should make calculation of how much I make or the profits and the loss. So if I realize I'm at loss on a particular product, probably a product that I bought in large quantity is not making me good sales. So I have to decide either to stop selling that product or look for ways to advertise it better for my customers to know what I sell. So I think that's how I use data.
Yeah, so that's very great. An insightful idea as well. Bringing data into everyday life as a business owner, because it's the most important thing. As a business owner, if you are not making profits, guys, as a business owner, if you are not making profits, you decide, should I drop this? Right? Should I continue selling this? Should I continue selling this? Any idea or any innovation you can bring in to continue selling something is what we call you're also bringing data into everyday life for yourself as well. Thank you so much for that. So because of time, I'm going to so I won't entertain any answer again. So thank you guys. Now, so let me tell you now, in fact, whether you realize it or not, you are both creating data and you are using data. Now, for me, I'm allowed that said in a business. Now, in a business, you have list of customers that are purchasing from you. The highest customer that you are having based on their revenue. The customer that, even though you have customers that are owing, the debtors, guys, we call them debtors, right? Customers that are owing, you have the list of them. You can easily build a dashboard from it to make an effective decision. Likewise, for a decision, deciding, should I drop this product? Should I continue this product? Should I discontinue this product? Right? Why is this product not generating revenue for me? You look at the market, you study the market itself. Right? So that is why data analysts, guys, so don't overlook data analysts as a small field. Data analysis goes beyond the field that you are looking at it. Right? And then ongoing, I'll tell you the reason why most data analysts fail. At some point, I failed as a data analyst. Yes, I can say that. And then I am going to, okay, Now, guys, let me show you something on my LinkedIn. Yeah, so I think maybe tomorrow or next week, each and everyone will be creating a LinkedIn account. And what I'm always doing is that I have instructed all my facilitators to ensure that you're always posting on LinkedIn. If you don't post on LinkedIn, they will come out to you. You have to post something on LinkedIn. It's very, very important. Why? Now, I'm not going to the part of I don't know. Let me open my LinkedIn. I don't know why it is. I'm very sorry. There's a code on my laptop currently disrupting opening my LinkedIn, but whenever it opens, I'm going to show you guys. Sorry, let me open it on my second laptop. Please, can you open my second laptop? Yes. So, open my LinkedIn number on it and let me see it. Guys, so I'm going to explain the reason why most data analysts fail. Guys, they fail because lack of concepts. Guys, they were unable to explain some important concepts. Most of them, they were unable to explain some important concepts, which I believe if Adewumi Aisha can continue like this, guys, if she go for an interview, she will definitely kill the interview. She will definitely kill the interview. I believe in that. Sorry. Yeah, so we use data in our everyday life. So let me explain some important things over here. Now, in social media, guys, when you scroll through Instagram, for those that are using Instagram, those that are using TikTok, data is generated. Guys, Facebook is a company. I have one of my friends. I work with Andela. Andela is a United States. They is a United States company, and then we use the law before we end this cohorts. I will share access to our companies. Our Andela is always recruiting every time, guys. So I can help. I'm not promising, but I can assist. If I see that your dashboard, you can easily build your dashboard yourself, guys. You can analyze your dashboard yourself. You can interpret your dashboard yourself, guys. I will provide Andela link, Andela access, but now you go pass interview yourself. Not going to pass interview, you pass. But I will ensure that all those interview questions, so all those interview questions that they normally ask, I'll provide it. So you will be well prepared for yourself. So you can, if you are lucky, if you pass the interview, fine. But before, maybe tomorrow, I will show my Andela portal. You see it, so you look at it, and some of those important things you can also generate from it as well. Now, likewise, so I have one of my friends is working with Meta. He's working with Facebook, right? So as a product manager. So now Facebook itself, Facebook pay based on every like, based on the comments. So whenever let's assume that you post something on Facebook, you always want to notice how many people like your post, right? How many people will comment, or how many people comment on your post. You tell people, please like, comment, and share. Now, look at all those VDM, all those people, content creators, guys. I also tell you that they're also a data analyst, guys. They're also data, because they always want to ensure they have more viewers for them to be able to be paid. Now, Facebook, in Facebook as well, in Meta, it's not called Facebook again, it's called Meta. Now, in Meta, so if you go to LinkedIn, you can search for Meta, guys. So likewise, I will explain on how to get some jobs on LinkedIn, right? So I will explain that as well, but not today. Now, in Facebook as well, or in Meta, they will have data analysts, because it is the duty of that data analyst over there to analyze, should we pay this person based on the viewers? Now, that's why you have some people, we have over more than 1 million likes, more than 1 million views, more than 1 million comments, more than 1 million viewers on LinkedIn and on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, they are going to be paid for it, guys. So even though how long you watch a video really matters a lot for some content creators. That's why they do video, they'll beg you, now please watch this, watch. Guys, let me give another example. Behind the scene, I think we all know behind the scene. Behind the scene is a Funke Akindele movie, right? I watched the movie as well, right? Because sometimes Monday to Friday is always hectic for work, and Saturday, Sunday, sometimes I'm always quite busy, post-fair activity and some other things. So my leisure time, I tend to at least be able to free myself from work. Now I want to watch the movie. Now you always notice that all these what's it called? Funke Akindele and the likes, they tend to always do lot of advertisements. Why? And she was able to cause over, I think 2 billion, I guess. I don't know, over 1.5 billion or so. Now, she's not going to be get paid for all the 2 billions. Now, the cinema, we have to analyze how many people watch this, right? And likewise, the same thing to Netflix. The same thing to Netflix as well. How many people watch this? Now, based on the numbers of reviewers or based on the numbers of those likes, determine your payment. So data is being generated from it, right? Data is being generated from it. So their data analysts that are analyzing the behavior and learning their preference. So that is how data analysis is working quietly in their background. The same thing to online shopping as well. Now, when you shop on platform like Jumia, Amazon, likes, so your action are always tagged, guys. Your action are always being tagged, guys. So what you search for now, how are your action are always being tagged? Now, at the end of the day, for example, now for Maya Malawi that mentioned that she's a business owner, let's assume that she owns an app, guys. Maybe a mobile app or what's it called? Or a mobile app or a Play Store or let's assume a website, yeah. So she always, as a data analyst, maybe she employed data analyst, a business data scale up, guys. So she always wants to analyze what customers search for the most, what you click on, what you bought, and even what you added to cart. Because you always want to add more customer preference to your market. Guys, you always want to analyze more, you always want to add more customer preference to the market. So it is that data that will then analyze and recommend the best product to continue selling for you. That's where every field data analysis is needed. Guys, that is why you might search for. So when you search for shoes today, let's assume that you want to buy shoes. You search for shoes today, and tomorrow you start seeing ads for shoe everywhere. Guys, it is not magic. Guy, it is not magic. It is data. Because that customer, they already analyzed that shoe will be trending. Guys, they already analyzed that what, guys? Shoe will be trending. So let us start doing ads for shoe. So you need to be able to analyze that. Right. So businesses use data to plan ahead. Businesses, they use data to plan ahead. So for example, if a product is selling fast, guys, if the product is selling fast, they stock more of it. If the product is not selling, they reduce it or they discontinue it. So this helps them to avoid loss, to detect risk, and to improve sales. So that means we use data analysts exist in every field. And likewise in healthcare. I have one of my boss, he works with Andela also. But it's not I'll say he's my senior colleague at work. He works with Andela also. And Andela is a financial social company, and likewise they are a talent pool whereby they recruit top people in in tech field, right? In different fields as well. So I have one of my friend, he's a doctor, he's a medical doctor, but now he works as a healthcare analyst. So is he healthcare analyst as health analyst? Right. So health analyst, right? So how does that happen? Hospital and clinic, they collect a lot of data, right? We did not have, we call this thing EMR. I don't know the full name of EMR. He told me we call this thing EMR. Sorry, let me pick this call. Hello, boss. Hello, boss. Mo wà ní class ni, mo wà ní class. Abeg ẹjọ́, máa pè ní ẹjọ́, ẹ ṣé sir. Okay. SBE, yeah. Ben. I don't have. No. Tell I think. Sorry, guys, I'm coming. Now, guys, so I don't know where I even stopped. Let me see. Slow down. So I think I stopped at healthcare, right? Okay. So hospitals. Let me use hospitals as an example. Hospitals, they tend to collect data. Just that in Nigeria, due to why is this person disturbing me now? I get class. Hello, boss. Yeah, so the thing is that for PT1, there's an issue with PT1. They can't use webcam, they have to use keyboard. PT2, they can exactly, Benny. Exactly. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, so very sorry, guys. So hospitals and clinics, they collect data a lot. What are examples of data hospitals and clinics collect? We have patient record, we have test results, we have treatment, and we have maybe outcome of the treatment. Hospitals will always tend to collect all this a lot. So why are they collecting it? It's going to help them it's going to help doctors to make better decisions. For example, by looking at past cases, doctor can understand what treatment work best for a particular condition. We don't have it in Nigeria, right? We don't have it in Nigeria. Now, guys, so there was a time I was working with a set of software engineers. I'm not a software engineer. I'm a DevOps and a cloud engineer, right? So there was a time I was working with a set of software engineer, right? So because after software engineer, then it comes a cloud engineer. I think, let me even see it because I instructed them to add it to this slide. Let me see if they added it. Yeah, fine, they added it. Alhamdulillah, I'll be able to explain it. So now, guys, we are working with EML, but it failed due to political instability in Nigeria. There are some leaders of which they earn more with the way we have poverty in Nigeria. They earn more with the way we have economic uneconomic goods, like there's no goods, right? So all these, you need to always ensure that you improve yourself. You need to always ensure that you continue your learning, guys. Sorry, guys, kindly give me 1 minute, please, guys. Yeah. So as I was saying, so I already explained for healthcare. So even though if you have someone who is a nurse, right? Because I know in Nigeria they don't really pay nurse. They don't really pay nurse, doctors. They don't pay them well, right? They don't pay them well. Sometimes I would also see a news that nurses, medical doctor, they are planning to go on strike, right? So because they are not paying them well, and they are lucrative profession that can that should be well paid, right? So you can easily go into data analysis, look at health analysis, right? So what are those tools? Excel, Power BI, SQL, PowerPoint. They are also tools that they are going to use to help analyze what are those cases on how to help doctors improve on some cases. So likewise, we also have banking, we have finance and banking, right? So when you think of, so every time you send money, you withdraw cash, you pay online, all those transactions are recorded, guys. When you pay online, we pay something online, all those transactions are actually being recorded. So bank analyze this data, all this data, bank analyze it to understand your behavior. Bank analyze it to understand why you should always bank with us. We have a lot of financial institutions now. We have Roma Bank, we have Access Bank. So they always want customer preference. They always want to ensure that customers keep banking with them. So they need to always there'll be a need for data analysts in banking sector to always analyze, guys. They always analyze unusual activities, guys. So always analyze the number of customers that is banking with us, number of customers, the total number of payments that came in. Also type. Ibukunle, please. Ibukunle, please. You are disturbing. Ibukunle Abumuiz, you are disturbing. Thank you. Now, so these are some of the duty of data analysis in everyday life. So thanks to everyone that gave insights, explanation, and then a bit of important things or information pertaining to data in everyday life. So in our everyday life, we use data. In our everyday life, we use data, guys. So likewise, also, so before I go to this data analysis process, now let me come here. So tomorrow, I think I have 5 more minutes. So I might not be able to use 5 minutes to explain this because I always want to ensure I give an in-depth explanation. But look at this. We have 4 pillars of data analysis, guys. We have 4 pillars of data analysis. So I'm going to explain descriptive. There are some ones I'm going to explain. Now, as I'm explaining it, you have to give your analysis. You have to give your explanation, please. So I want different people, I'll call on different people who just give your explanation. Now, we have 4 pillars of data analysis. And each and every pillars have their own benefits. Each and every pillars has their own importance they do. Right? And all these 4 pillars of data analysis, please, you are not a data analyst if you don't know them. If you cannot work with them. You are not a data analyst if you don't know them. And if you cannot work with them. Guys. Now, the first is descriptive. Actually, we have 5. But I don't know why they should have added the 5. I don't know. They should have added 5 into the slide, but I will explain the 5. I will explain the 5. So I should have worked on this PowerPoint slide, but I don't really have that time. Now, we have 4 pillars of data analysis, guys. The first one is descriptive analysis. The second one is diagnostic analysis. The third one is predictive. See, that's where I'm arranging it. The first one is descriptive. The second one is diagnostic. The third one is predictive. And the last one is prescriptive. If I ask you, and you are telling me prescriptive first, now God will judge you. Now my God will judge you because I took my time to explain, guys. So the first one are descriptive. Second one, diagnostic. Third one, predictive. And the fourth one, prescriptive. And the last one is artificial intelligence. Yes. I told them to add artificial intelligence. So but I'm going to explain why they should be artificial intelligence. Now, the first one is descriptive. Now, what is descriptive? Now, you already look at what happened over here. You already look at what is descriptive. Let me answer this for us. Please stop my life. Now, you already look at what is descriptive, guys. Now, so when talking of descriptive analytics, When talking of descriptive analytics is the foundation and the starting. Descriptive analysis is the foundation and the starting point for every analyst. Please, one thing I'm always teaching also is that the reason why I named it, my team named it data analyst, but I told them to change it to business intelligence. Guys, so I will tell you why I added business intelligence. Business intelligence, you should be able to analyze, you should be able to interpret, you should be able to give reasons why something exists. And that's exactly what we want to do now. So I'm going to explain only descriptive and diagnostic, and we end the cutting here to we continue tomorrow. Now, what is descriptive? Descriptive analysis is the foundation and the starting point for every analyst. Descriptive analysis is the foundation and the starting point for every analyst. Guys, at that stage, at descriptive, you are answering question. What happened? Now look at it. You are answering question based on what happened from a data. Guys, you are answering question based on what, guys? What happened from a data. You are not trying to explain anything yet. You are not explaining anything yet. Please listen attentively to my explanation. Please. So over this now, I want both male and female. Now, both male and female, you are going to explain yourself. Guys, now from descriptive analysis, you have not yet commenced your explanation. You are just answering questions based on what happened. Right. So you are reporting, you are not yet reporting the facts. Now, for example, now let's assume that total sales for the month, number of customers, or maybe total sales over the month it decreased. Right. Or the number of customers that you are supposed to have it actually decreased. Guys, you should all, there is something that you always ask as the owner of the business. Miriam, I think Miriam, sorry, I can't remember. So Miriam said something. She's a business owner. She has to drop something. She always asks herself, what happened as a business owner? That's what we call descriptive. Guys, so descriptive, without this, there is nothing to build on. There's nothing to build on. The foundation and sharing point of every data analysis is descriptive analysis. And what is descriptive analysis? You are trying to answer question based on what happened. You are summarizing and interpreting past data. Guys, you are summarizing and interpreting what, guys? Past data. You are summarizing and interpreting past data. Cousin, mute yourself. I don't want to ensure that we are removing people, please. Cousin, mute yourself and off your video. Please, the admin, please do the for a beg. Yeah, so when talking of descriptive analysis, you are trying to explain past data, what happened. You are trying to summarize what happened. You are trying to interpret what happened. The first thing that always comes to your mind is that what really happened? Guys, the first thing that always comes to your mind is that what really happened? Right. So it is looking at your exam results. Now let's look at as an exam result. Guys, let's look at as let me give an example, an exam result. So for the exam result, let's assume that you are expecting B. Guys, who can tell me anyone? Let's assume that you are expecting A, you're expecting excellent, you're expecting A, maybe you're expecting like you wrote everything, you're expecting 80, but you saw 69. You know the first thing that will come to your mind. What happened? The next thing that will come is that what? The next thing that will, now, anyone who can tell me, after you telling yourself that what happened for you scoring 69, what's the next thing you're going to ask yourself? Anyone? What's the next thing you're going to ask yourself? Anyone? Guys, what's the next thing you're going to ask yourself?
Why?
Okay, for the Rahman. For the Rahman. Why did this happen? Thank you. That is, why did I score? The first thing, what happened? You saw your results. You had 69 instead of 80. What happened? Next thing, why did I score 69? Guys, they are pillars of data analysis. Even though your exam results as yourself, there is data analysis in it. Guys, there is data analysis in it. So thank you. I don't want to I have an important meeting to attend to now. My boss is already calling me. So and the classes we always end is 2. We also always end the class by exactly 2 o'clock. So before ending 2 o'clock, my own class, I'm always reversing back to ask questions. So I get some questions, even though after this class, tomorrow by God's grace, I have a quiz section that has been prepared by some of our team, our admin, right? So I don't want to be biased now. I don't want only male and female to ask questions. So I want each and everyone that are going to answer my question. So I'll stop sharing my screen now. So what is, let me see. From what I have explained, so I don't want Julia again. What are the importance of data analysis? So if you are ready to answer my question, kindly signify and raise your hand. So I will know how to, those that have been following me. If you are ready to answer my question, kindly signify and raise your hand. Let me see those are ready to answer my question. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Let me call Julia. Yes, let me call Julia. Yeah, Julia. What are the importance of data analysis?
Informed decision making.
Informed decision making. Number 1. Number 2. Okay. Tell us another one again.
Risk and issue detection.
Thank you. Risk and issue detection. I hope they are not. Julia, who is it you? Julia, who is it you? Answer now.
Sir, I jotted it down.
You jotted it down. Thank you. Jazakumullah khairan. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase your knowledge. That's very great. Yeah, thank you. Julia, I'm not asking you again. You already answered all my question for today. So by God's grace, before the ending of this section, before the ending of this data analysis program, I'm going to give some people 100% Microsoft voucher. The Microsoft voucher, it costs a lot, right? So if it's not available for my one again, I'm going to purchase for them by God's grace. And I want to see people like 10 years old, 11 years old to get certified as a data analyst, right? So Bismillah, I will ensure work towards getting people certified as data analysts as well. Now, so another person, Ibrahim, okay, and let me call another person again. Let me see another question again. Okay. Let me see those that have not even answered my question at all. Yeah, Mustafa Ahmad, you never even answered my question before. So what is data analysis? Mustafa Ahmad, what is data analysis? Mustafa Ahmad, what is data analysis?
Then data analysis is the act of collecting data, interpreting data, and so as to make solve the problem and make sure the organization improve.
Which goal? You not finish it now.
Improve. Like
what?
Improve in the organization improves.
Thank you. Now, so another person again. Thank you. Another person again. Okay. I'll call it. Yeah. Odunayo, you have muted. You already unmute yourself. Yeah, unmute yourself back. Odunayo. So I have 3 more minutes. After 3 more minutes, we're in the call. Thank you. Odunayo.
Sir?
Yeah. What's data analysis?
Data analysis is the systematic process of transforming raw data into useful information.
Thank you. That's very great. Even though it was, see, even though if you're even giving a short definition, guys, you have been able to cover important concepts in the definition. And that is what I'm really proud of as well. And the last part, we have 4 pillars of data analysis. We have 4 pillars of data analysis. Who can tell me the 4 pillars of data analysis? Who can tell me the 4 pillars? Descriptive,
diagnostic, predictive, prescriptive,
and prescriptive. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Yeah, kindly mute yourself. Everyone, thank you guys. Thank you for this section. I'm going to see you tomorrow. By tomorrow, please, kindly listen to this announcement. Please. We are not taking attendance yet. I instructed them not to take attendance for today, for my introduction class. Don't take attendance. See, if you miss introduction class, there is no how. If you come to if anyone comes to my DM to ask any question, most of the time I don't answer because I quite that busy. Answering question offline, I don't really like it. So please, all necessary definition that you need to know, jot them down. They are coming tomorrow. Jot them down. That's why I tend to took my time, right, to explain to break down all necessary concepts that you need to understand. Please. So thank you guys. Thank you so much for being attentive, joining the first section introduction in the first introduction section. So if you have any questions to ask in just few minutes, I just want to entertain just only one question. So kindly raise your hand now. If you have just one question, if you have question. Yeah, Ibrahim Suleiman. I only want to entertain just 3 questions. After that, then tomorrow. Now, Ibrahim Suleiman. Okay, Ibrahim Tunde, please. Christian has gone, please. Kindly.
Thank you. Based on the pillars of data analysis, I heard that you made mention of business analysis. Is it part of them?
No. There's no business analysis.
Okay. I have descriptive, diagnostic, predictive, prescriptive, and artificial intelligence.
Yeah, another person again. Yeah, so if there's no question again, thank you guys. See you tomorrow.
Jazakallah khairan.
Jazakumullah khairan.
Jazakumullah khairan.